5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
Today, we're diving headfirst into one of NASA's most fascinating projects, recreating the moon's surface right here on Earth, in a place you'd least expect it, Arizona. But why, you ask? Well, stick around as we uncover the lunar mysteries and the incredible story behind this lunar doppelganger. Take a look at these images. Can you tell which one is the Sea of Tranquility and which one is Arizona? If you can't, you're not alone. Back in the day, without labels, it was nearly impossible to distinguish between these two places. Every crater, every detail perfectly mirrored. But this isn't some mind-bending hoax or a natural wonder. It's the result of NASA's meticulous planning. Imagine this: a seemingly random field in Arizona, just an ordinary day, and then explosions fill the air, transforming it into the closest thing we have to the moon on Earth. NASA's grand experiment involved shaping this lunar landscape with explosives, all in the pursuit of a deeper understanding of the moon. Back in the late 1960s, NASA was on a mission of sending humans on an unprecedented journey to the moon. But here's the thing: we didn't know much about the moon's formation or the materials on its surface. Our best shots were grainy images from lunar orbiters with a resolution of just 2 meters. We could spot the big craters, but the finer details? A complete mystery. So, why did NASA recreate the moon on Earth? Well, they had a brilliant plan. They realized that studying the rocks, craters, and materials on the moon's surface could unlock the secrets of the moon's birth and its connection to our own Earth. But how do you recreate the lunar surface right here on our home planet? Enter Cinder Lake, a remote field near Flagstaff, Arizona. Tucked away near a former volcano, this place was covered in volcanic gravel, NASA's best bet at simulating lunar terrain. Before astronauts set foot on the moon, they needed to become bona fide geologists. They had to glance at a crater and tell you its age, describe rocks, and identify materials like pros. That's why Cinder Lake became the ultimate proving ground. Picture this: scientists and engineers working tirelessly to create a 1-to-1 scale model of the Apollo landing site. It wasn't easy, but they were determined to get it right. Now, imagine standing amidst these lunar-like craters, surrounded by the echoes of NASA's ingenious plan. It's more than just an otherworldly sight. It's a testament to human curiosity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. Today, most of Cinder Lake's craters have been reclaimed by Mother Nature, a subtle reminder of the passage of time. But the knowledge gained here lives on, enriching our understanding of the cosmos. In the quest to recreate the Apollo landing site's lunar surface, NASA took an explosive approach right here on Earth. Yes, you heard it right: dynamite. They aimed for perfection, replicating each crater's size and age, mirroring the moon's lunar landscape. Using lunar orbiter photos and the principle of superposition, they categorized the craters as new, intermediate, and old. The Arizona team carefully marked out all 143 craters, strategically placing dynamite underneath to achieve precise sizes. Boom! They ignited the dynamite, starting with the oldest craters and progressing to the newest. In an instant, that random Arizona field transformed into an eerily accurate rendition of the Apollo 11 landing site, a moonscape that's truly out of this world. Now, why did NASA go to such lengths? Well, when astronauts landed on the moon, pinpointing their location was like finding a needle in the haystack. NASA needed a solution to guide them through the rugged lunar terrain. Could they rely on astronauts' perceptions alone? That's where Cinder Lake became invaluable. They placed a lunar module mock-up in the crater field and sent in 28 brave souls to find their way around. These test subjects included geologists, mathematicians, surveyors, and diverse backgrounds. However, even with their expertise, this task was no walk in the park. On Earth, we easily grasp our surroundings from above, but on the moon, it's a different story. Craters and rocks, our usual reference points, became tricky to discern. Plus, the moon lacks an atmosphere, making distant objects appear deceptively close, adding to the astronauts' plight. Picture this: NASA scientists handed a group of individuals a real satellite image of the moon, and their mission was simple: find their location within 30 minutes. Easy peasy, right? But if they failed, the challenge got progressively harder. First, they had a 1-kilometer map to help them out, but if they couldn't pinpoint their spot within that time frame, the search zone shrunk to just 1/64th of a kilometer. And if, after 4 hours, they still couldn't figure it out, well, they'd fail the test. Now, out of the 28 brave souls who took on this lunar quest, only 6 managed to find their location using the 1-kilometer map. 12 cracked it with the second map, 8 with the third, 1 with the fourth, and 1 person encountered the ultimate defeat. But the real mystery lies in the how. What method led these lunar adventurers to their final destination on that satellite image? Well, let's break it down. At first, some people went looking for lines of craters, thinking they'd be the quickest route to success. But guess what? None of our 28 test subjects struck gold with this approach. Surprising, right? The line of craters was a no-go. Those who initially clung to this strategy eventually switched gears. And here comes the fascinating twist. The most successful method was hunting down a pair of craters. But why on Earth, or should I say on the moon? NASA's genius deduction was that remembering the shape of 2 craters was a piece of cosmic cake compared to visualizing a chaotic array of craters. Aha! The aha moment for most test subjects was discovering this particular pair of craters. There they are, the celestial key to success. Those 2 craters held the secrets to cracking the lunar code, making it the preferred method for our lunar adventurers. But as NASA was gearing up for its historic lunar missions, they faced a unique challenge. Astronauts needed to know how to navigate and conduct experiments on the moon's surface, a place untouched by human hands or eyes. The first attempts were far from perfect, but NASA's confidence in their astronauts' abilities pushed them to find a solution, and that solution was Cinder Lake. Here, geologists embarked on a mission of their own to train astronauts to identify the moon's specific rocks and collect precious samples. The key to their success? Field exercises where astronauts communicated their findings via radio to eager scientists back on Earth. But there was a twist. It quickly became apparent that the radio communication alone wasn't sufficient. NASA needed a better way to understand what was happening on the lunar surface in real time. And that's when the magic happened. NASA started experimenting with transmitting live video feeds from Cinder Lake. The impact was profound, not only for NASA, but also for everyone who watched in awe. Imagine this: astronauts exploring the lunar-like terrain, their every move broadcast live. Suddenly, scientists could see what they were doing and where they were, as if they were right there with them. It was a game changer. This innovation made teamwork between astronauts and scientists more effective than ever before. Thanks to this breakthrough, NASA decided to broadcast live for every moon mission. The world watched in amazement as astronauts took those historic steps on the moon's surface. Cinder Lake became the stage where dreams took flight. Astronauts honed their skills, and humanity held its breath as the Apollo program unfolded. Fast forward to the end of each mission. Astronauts returned from the moon with a treasure trove of moon samples. Over 380 kilograms of precious moon rocks from 6 different areas were brought back. Now, here's the incredible part. Each sample was stored in specially designed containers, preserving them for decades. These untouched moon samples became a goldmine for scientists, enabling them to unlock the secrets of our celestial neighbor. And guess what? Even today, scientists are studying these pristine moon samples, advancing our understanding of the moon's history and its potential future. So why did NASA choose Cinder Lake in Arizona? It wasn't just a patch of desert. It was a training ground for heroes, a place where dreams were cultivated, and the gateway to the cosmos was opened. So what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this video.